Welcome back, everybody, to Sucker for Love. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get into Chapter 3 of First Date.
Chapter 3, Neon Laphotep's Catastrophe.
I really hope she doesn't try to make me pronounce her name, because that's not going to happen.
Fear of the unknown is the single strongest fear of mankind. Terrors from beyond the borders of knowledge. And yet, the truest horror has been in mankind's cradle since the beginning, and walks the earth amongst us now.
Had my headphones on the wrong side.
For true evil exists not in the devil unseen, but the devil seen and unrecognized. When you meet her, you realize that tucking away the rest of the horrors to the unseen corners of the stars is a blessing. A shade of 1,000 manifestations, each more horrific than the last. She serves only one, whose chaotic and phantasmagorical wishes she obeys with extreme prejudice. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. Well. You're the one that Lunetta calls darling and that Esther calls dearest, aren't you?
Well, hello there. Maybe I should learn your name. Dog? You're gonna call me Dog. This dread, it's like when I first met Lynetta, but this time it's sustained, like a state of constantly being breathless. The very air has become unfamiliar and alien to me, saturated with infinite malevolence. It is impossible to breathe. The veil has been pierced, and the outer cosmos has revealed its limitless cruelty in the form of this avatar of the insidious implication. Its very presence assails my mind, turning it against itself, and all of this is descent. Decent. I thought, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right, and it doesn't look right. Decent. All that is decent. Man. As you can tell, I'm not the brightest bulb in the toolbox. There at the terminal precipice, I learned that terror not only haunts, it speaks.
Speak up. I'm an older god, so I'm a little hard of hearing. Are you or are you not the human that has been dating my nieces?
Normally I'd have an ounce of defiance in me, and I'd demand that she introduces herself first. But now I feel it in my very bones. I'm being talked down to by something far beyond me. I am.
Good. Would you like a cup of hot tea? A cold glass of water?
You're offering me something to drink?
You've been through a lot. I just wanted to ensure you're at ease for now.
No, I just meant it's odd for you to be a guest in my room and offer me something.
Are you certain this is your room?
The very floor beneath my feet feels mercurial and unreliable, shifting nightmarishly in non-Euclidean vertigo. I probably didn't pronounce half of those words correctly. Who are you?
Who am I? I am the obscure, the unutterable. I am the clawing chaos. When mankind pushes out into the unknown, I am the unknown that pushes back. But just like my troublesome nieces, you can just call me Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Yan Yan. That's better than me trying to pronounce this. I, Unlike with Lynetta or Esther, I can't overcome the unnerving presence overwhelming my senses. I feel violently sick.
Never been visited by someone so high up in rank as me, have you?
No, not at all. I've just seen your two nieces. I like Lynetta, though.
Silly question. There's only one that outranks me, and if you had met her, neither of us would still exist.
Oh, yeah? Ominous vastus of terror open from every corner of my mind. I want to run, shrieking and wailing, and alas, I've nowhere to go.
My, you're still holding on, eh? I expected you to last long enough to chat, but it seems you're nearing your limit. Let me offer you some words of assurance. I'm the last outer god you'll ever have to see.
What do you mean?
I mean that things are about to return to abnormal.
It's a nice laugh you have there. I'm into it. I'm into it.
Eldritch horrors will return to being obscure boogeymen that stalk unbeknownst to their prey. The veil shall be lowered again until the gate opens and mankind is eradicated. In other words, you'll never see me or my family ever again.
But why? Why do you want to split us up?
Did you know that even amongst gods there are things that are strictly taboo? You see, whenever mankind starts exploring too far, too quickly, you accelerate the end of all things. So we appear to slow things back down. We scare you back to the safety of the familiar. We whisper evils and destructive mantras to the most dangerous of your kind to ensure progress slows. Because the longer you stay afraid, the longer you live. To put it simply, once mankind isn't afraid of us anymore, everything will come to an end.
Well, then, I don't really think I want to live in fear all my life, though.
Humans are doomed to explore, and once mankind makes the last discovery, once mankind reaches the edge of the map, you'll fall off.
Oh, yeah?
So there's one thing that is certain amidst this infinite cosmos.
Is you're a flat earther.
It's that for all of time, our relationship is shepherd and livestock, as we set the pace to the slaughterhouse.
That is not what I said at all. Not even close. I think you need to get on the same page, lady.
In that context, outer gods and humans being romantically involved is beyond taboo.
Oh, yeah?
It's upsetting the natural order and is a conflict of interest, to say the least.
Well, you know.
Now, all of this I can forgive because my troublesome nieces led you astray.
Well.
I know you didn't mean to participate in such a grave taboo, right?
Not with Esther. No. Lynetta, yes. Very much so. I guess I didn't know.
Good. Then we can work together to ensure it'll never happen again. You're familiar with these books, yes? I had one made for just this occasion. Do what needs to be done. Perform the Banish Moo ritual.
Moo. Moo's the one that made these books. What? What will it do?
Mu is the bookmaker, so it will prevent eldritch gods and humans from dating ever again. No more books can be made, and the entity responsible for bridging the gap between our realms will be destroyed. Our relationship will return to strictly business, in a manner of speaking.
I don't want...
Do not force me to remind you the grave seriousness of the situation. I promise you've never seen anything like what I can do.
Banish Moo. No, there's nothing.
Well, what are you waiting for? Perform the ritual.
I had a question first.
What is it?
How come you're so tall? The other gods I've met didn't have so much trouble standing in my bedroom.
I'm not always this tall. Sometimes I'm shorter, sometimes I'm taller. I have over 1,000 forms.
And this one is 2-story tall cat girl in high heels?
37 of my forms are.
Okay. What exactly are you?
Well, when it comes to the unknown, trying to explain something is a good way to ensure you'll never understand it.
Uh-huh.
Let me make an example. How about love? Why don't you try to explain love to me?
Well, I guess it's like chemicals in my brain that tell me to instinctively pass on my genes.
Is that what it felt like to date my nieces? To smooch them? Some mere chemicals in your skull?
Hell no.
Do you see now? The more you try to explain love on a technical level, the further you get from what it actually feels like. And the more you try to understand what I am, the less you'll know.
That's just confusing. Hey,
You ask far too many questions. Sometimes things are best left unexplained. Heed this advice. Sometimes the unknown is best kept at arm's length.
what do you mean?
Do you know where time came from? How it started, or why it only moves forward?
Not the faintest clue.
But you probably wouldn't have any trouble telling me what time it is, right? Even if you don't know what time actually is or where it came from.
Yep, I could tell you. It is 1:53 a.m. my time.
That's what I mean. Arm's length. Me and my family.
Arm's length. It's on my watch. It's on my arm, I guess. Sure. That was it. Can't talk to her anymore. I am so sorry. She forced me to make this book. She said she'd spare me if I let you banish me instead. To destroy me, draw this symbol. Enchant. Goodbye. I hope that love will be your black fire in total darkness. Eyeball.
So you are as wise as you are lecherous. That is good. I expected you to be an insolent, uncompromising philanderer. You can imagine my disappointment to have found you actually quite agreeable.
You're disappointed about that?
Then all is settled. The bridge between our realms is severed for good.
C- can can I go home now?
This may look like your room, but I promise that you've traveled a long way from home. Far enough so that you will find it quite impossible to return.
Wait, hold on. I I did the spell. I'm no danger to you anymore.
I know that very well. You've just seen the precipice of the abyss and flinched. There's nothing left of you to be concerned with. However, that banishment ritual made it so neither you nor I can travel to the realm of man ever again. Just a precaution. Call me thorough. You will stay here, where I can keep my eye on you, where any romantic escapades of yours will not endanger us all.
I get it. You only have one eye. Keep my eye on you. That's funny. But, but, but I.
Rarely do I bother myself with the affairs of humans, but it was a smooch, wasn't it? The treasure for which you traded your life how many times?
Hmm? A smooch? Are you trying to tell me that I get to smooch the great Lady Nyan Nyan?
Curious. Then allow me.
Whoa.
Is this sufficient? That's all you need to smooch me, right? 3 hearts and a big glowing button.
Whoa.
I am well versed in human courtship, but am curious as to what made my nieces bicker over you so incessantly. Now that you don't pose a threat. Now then, come to me, human. If you don't mind smooching an old cat like me.
Oh. What are these creatures? Man. Together forever. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, there's another ending. I will do the other ending in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you want to help the channel grow, go ahead and share this channel with your friends, family on Facebook, Twitter, or any other social medias. And as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.